Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. The name is The Code Champ, and on this channel I help people get into tech easily and quickly and faster than they can ever imagine. So if you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe, like, share, and comment and all the good stuff. So down to the business of today. Today in 5 minutes I'll be explaining how as a person you can become a software engineer or a developer. Fastest way to become a software developer, literally, that's the topic. So what is software development? Software development is the process of conceiving, specifying, designing, and developing, documenting, bug fixing, all the technical stuff involved in maintaining applications or building applications or framework or building software components. I don't want to bore you with all the definitions, but there are several roles in software development. However, today I would be sticking with just three, which is the full stack software developer role. Then we have the front-end software developer role, we have the back-end software developer role, and to specify in any of this role and become an expert, you need at least 2 years. However, you do not start working in a day. You crawl, you fall, you stand. So you need to be willing to be a junior for a while and put in the work to be consistent. So let's get down to the business of what you should be learning. So number one, you need to understand the programming fundamentals. And what are programming fundamentals? We have things like control flows, statements. We have things like variables. You need to understand data structure. You need to understand algorithms. You need to understand functions, condition, and so on. Number two, you need to learn to properly use a programming language. We have several programming languages, and some of the easy ones are Python or JavaScript. Number three, you need to learn how to use a programming framework. So every programming language, most programming language has their own framework that is being used. So you can start with an easy one that is easy to use. For instance, we have JavaScript. One of the front-end framework for JavaScript is actually AngularJS, React.js, Vue.js, any of those three. So I'll be going to the fourth one, which is read all you can about how to produce quality code, because you're going to be pushing your code to a repository called GitHub, and people will be able to view those code and analyze your code. You need to have a quality check for yourself. One thing that guides me is keep it stupid simple. Don't try to be too complicated, or just be really simple about your code and let it be easy to read. And the last but not the least part of it all is practice. Don't stop practicing. There's no end to learning how to develop your code. Everybody is learning on the job. And now I'm going to be taking you on a journey to explore different learning paths that you can take in 3 months or 2 months, or let's leave it at 2 months because it's really important. But yeah, so what are these roles I want to take you through? Backend development. So to become a backend developer, you need the knowledge of basic backend programming languages like PHP, Python, and of course, like I mentioned, these are frameworks. For instance, Python framework, you could have Django, and for JavaScript, you are using Node.js on the back end. You could have Express.js for a framework. You should also have knowledge of data science, because your knowledge of data science helps you understand exactly what you're processing and what you're writing as an engineer. So this takes like 3 months, honestly. And then moving on to the second one, we have the front-end development role. The front-end development role needs you to understand the basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Again, like I said, the frameworks for JavaScript for front-end development could be Vue.js, could be React, could be Angular, but the most popular one is Angular. And I say the most popular one because you have lots and lots of resources explaining what they do. And to be a full-stack developer, you're combining these two roles, and you're a G, but at the same time, being that is not the best of the best, everybody is best in their area. So you can choose which one you like to specialize in, whether full stack, front end, or back end development. So I hope I've been able to help you today and giving you a breakdown of what to do. If you're here and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? So subscribe, like, and share, and I'll be bringing more videos your way. See ya!